This piece is called I Noticed. My house stopped feeling like a home when I woke up old enough to notice what was gone. I remember I would get back from school ready to unload every story my mind could hold, flowing out into my mom's patient ears, knowing I was just stalling, both of us waiting for my dad to get home. The crunch of the rocks as his truck pulled up was a symphony we couldn't wait to hear. The house would hold its breath, elated to find out he was finally near. I never noticed when he had a bad day. I never asked, how was work today? He never let us see how truly tired he could be, just kissed my mom and made us laugh as loud as we could, repeatedly. I remember when they would dance in the kitchen, my mom would be cooking, but he never cared. You could tell she was excited by the way she would stand. Love laced the smile on her face when he would grab her hand and place the other on her waist, swaying to any music that played. Always offbeat, because he really didn't know how to dance. But what really mattered was that he held her so close nobody else existed. Me and my siblings couldn't help but stare. I was laughing, scrunching my face in mock disgust when really my heart would race, wishing for a love that was just as perfect. I never noticed perfection was a myth. I never noticed how they never listened. I remember when they used to argue every night, closing the door as if that thin piece of wood was enough to protect us from my mother's cries, holding my siblings in silence. I used to think I was great with words until they failed me and I was forced to watch the light slip out of their eyes. I thought I knew heartbreak until I saw the one person who made me, who every day walked in with a smile on her face, who held me when I cried and knew all the right words to say, collapsed to the ground, gasping for air. The tears in her eyes didn't compare to hearing each hiccup that escaped while she choked on her despair. Unable to move, I didn't know how to tell her I wasn't strong enough to stay whole for the both of us. And that's when I knew, looking down at her broken pieces, this was the heartbreak no one would speak about. Even though her anger was the cause of this pain, it seemed like all he ever wanted to do was run away, but placing blame on anyone wouldn't be fair. So they stopped closing the door. Not even it could hide the disguise they put up to protect us from their lies. Like a thief in the night, my innocence had been taken. I was no longer blind to the monsters that walked in the light. Divorce crept around the corner, laughing in the faces of everyone who thought they would make it. But no one's really safe. The person you love today could be someone you eventually hate. So maybe hearts were meant to break, because even if I did notice every little thing, their love was never meant to be saved.